What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. I think the last time I did a kind of sit down vlog, day in the life, like this kind of video was when I was on the Gold Coast, and I reckon that was probably back in like April. So it's been a good, 4 months since I've done a video. And yeah, it's been an absolute whirlwind of over 4 months. I'm sure if you guys are watching this, you very likely follow me on socials, or you've listened to my update podcast where I've been talking about what I've been doing. But yeah, from Gold Coast, basically came home for a couple of weeks and then flew to Bali. Ended up staying there for 2 months. Met someone which was beautiful, and yeah, came home, and then I was here for a week, and then I went over to Melbourne to see her because she's currently living in Melbourne. Caught up with one of my best mates over there, and then I've been back here in Adelaide for the last couple of weeks, and it's been so nice to be back in routine. As you know, as great as traveling around and having that freedom to do that is, and I loved every second of it, especially spending 2 months in Bali, which is my favorite place in the world. Getting home and being able to ground back in, and I guess really dial back into routine and training and nutrition has been awesome, which is what I wanted to talk about in this video. So yeah, as if you guys have been following me, I'm sure you've seen that I've begun a cut, and this is kind of a very different cut or dieting phase for me than it has been in the past, because in the past I've done deficits, I've done little shreds, but I've never really gotten anywhere, if I'm really honest with myself. So I've gotten down to points where I look quite good and I've gotten leaner and I've lost a bit of weight, but I've never committed or even felt like I do at the moment about a deficit and actually getting really lean to see what my body looks like under this body fat, and I guess with the muscle that I built over the last few years. So when I got back from Bali, I weighed in at 107.2. I was yeah, I'll chuck some photos up on the screen, but I was very puffy. I'd eaten very, very well in Bali, put it that way, and my movement wasn't, as it should be. It's very easy when you've got a scooter to not walk very, many places, so my steps were way down. But I just came back and, getting back into routine, and I was like, you know what, I want to really do this. I want to see what I can achieve physically. So I set myself the goal of getting down to 95 kilos. I'm honestly, I might go lower. I've never seen my body at 95 kilos, since I was, not a great 95 kilos back in the day. So that's always been a goal. And I remember when I was working with Mark Carroll, again, back in the day, he's like, yeah, 95 kilos for you, you'll start to look really, really good. And then obviously down into low 90s is where you probably start to look, epic. So that's always been in the back of my mind. And I was like, why not? Why not commit to this more than ever? That sort of coincided also with me changing things with business and really like bringing back the Coach Tom Hobbs identity, and getting back into, well, not getting back into the training nutrition stuff because I've still been doing that, but I guess refocusing and just redirecting where my business has been going, which I'm not going to talk about too much in this video. I might do a separate one, but everything's kind of aligning with me being like, yeah, let's really see what we can do physically. And I want to do that because I want to also show you guys and people that follow me and my clients that, I can set the example physically, and it's all feeling so good so far because of a lot of the work and personal development and inner world and mental, emotional, and spiritual work that I've done on myself to not only overcome my body dysmorphia, but to get to a place now where I'm just so motivated. I have so much trust in myself. I have so much certainty that this is just going to happen, right? I'm loving my training. I'm loving my nutrition. I'm feeling so good with that, even though I'm on low calories. Cardio, there's no, it's not a chore. I can't wait to get on the bike and do my cardio. And everything about it is just feeling as effortless as it ever has. And I speak so much about this with my clients that this is the place I want to get them. And, I do get them. But being able to actually realize that this is where I am too is really, really cool. So I want to do, one of these videos a week. I'm not sure the format or whatever, where I am, yeah, I guess taking you guys on the journey, for those of you that give a fuck, about my journey down to, 95 kilos. And it's not so much for me about the weight necessarily, but it's kind of like I just want to see what I'm capable of when I really commit myself to something. And I've been talking about this a fair bit on podcasts and posts and Instagram and TikTok and whatnot about, people are saying, oh, you won't be happy just because you lose weight, right? It's not about the weight. And it's like, I think we sort of missed the point in regards to that. For me, it's like, I want to unlock the confidence and how I feel in my body and what I see in the mirror being 12 kilos lighter, because I feel like that's going to look really epic, right? And I'm also going to learn a lot about myself in this journey. I'm going to unlock some other doors that I might not even be aware of until I push myself and really commit to something like this. It's very easy to always try and find balance, which is great, which is how I've been living for the last probably year or so. But at some point, it's like, well, what am I actually working towards here? Like, am I actually going to put the foot down and prioritize something outside of just always trying to find balance, right? I want to excel in something. So for me, it's like, yeah, let's see where we can take this body to. And it's just going to be really cool when I get there to be able to look back and be like, overcoming body dysmorphia, overcoming these insecurities that ruled my life for so long up until, a year or two ago, to be able to get to this place and commit to this journey and, not do it from a place of negativity. I'm not doing this from a place of fear or like, I never compare myself to anyone, like physically. I don't, there's just no negativity around this. This is all really optimistic, exciting journey that I'm sort of going through. So that's sort of what's been happening. So I'll get into a chest and bicep commentary workout after this to kind of end the video. But yeah, basically what I'm doing, we're in week 5, I believe, day like 33 or something like that. I was 107.2 when I started. I'm now, as of this morning, new low at 103. So we're 4.2 kilos down in 5 weeks, which is really good. I'm really happy with that pace. So we've got about another sort of 8 to go, hopefully 8 to 10 to go. And so far it's been smooth sailing. I haven't changed anything at all. I started myself on 2,400 calories, which is probably a little lower than I needed to be, but I was at the point where I was like, I want to have a really good, kickstart into this and really get things happening quickly. So I went a fraction lower. I'm eating a very high protein, high fat, low carb diet. So I've sort of gone back to my predominantly animal-based way of eating. So like for me at the moment, so 2,500 calories, 240 protein, 120 fat and 90 carb, I think. All my carbs are coming from pretty much fruit and trace carbs. Like that's kind of where my carbs are coming from. Meal one, so I get up, go to the cafe, do my work, have a coffee. If you guys know me, you know my order is an iced latte, no matter if it's winter or summer. So I've been having that, but I've now swapped to half milk, half water, right? So I've halved the milk content because obviously that's, easy calorie we can get rid of. So I'll start with that. Meal one, which is pre-workout, is beef mince, 2 eggs, avocado, and a kiwi fruit with plenty of salt, right? So pretty simple there. Meal 2, so post-workout, is then again, same grass-fed beef mince. Instead of avo, I do mozzarella. I like to put them into the mince and kind of make burgers. Pickles, kimchi, eggs again, and pineapple, right? So I have 2 different fruits. And then my last meal of the day, which is quite small, is generally 275 grams of chicken breast, plenty of salt, 100 grams cottage cheese and more avocado, and then pickles and kimchi just because I enjoy them and they're very low calories. So that's pretty much my diet. I'm not really having any sauces. I'm not having, any processed crap. It's all good quality whole foods and I feel fucking phenomenal. Like my strength today in the last couple of days since the diet's really started to kick in, I'm just feeling incredible in the gym. My strength is way up. I just feel really clear mentally. I'm fine in the morning. I probably don't even need my coffee, but I enjoy it, so I have it. And yeah, I'm just feeling incredible so far, and the weight's moving easily. Cardio and steps wise, like I'm still only on 10,000 steps a day, which was a big increase from Bali. So 10,000 steps a day, and I'm doing 3 20-minute cardio sessions on the bike. I've added this week a 10 to 15 minute stair session as well. So 4 cardio sessions. Again, I probably didn't need to, but that's just what I wanted to do to really get my head in the game. So that's kind of where we're at. And yeah, things are moving really, really quickly, which is awesome. So yeah, that's pretty much the state of things at the moment. And that's that. And then other exciting news, I've had my website launch. So I was working with good friend Alex Bennett of Alexandra Designs, get that right. And the CoachTomHobbs.com website is live, which is awesome. That's been 3 months of solid work to get that to the place that it is now, and she did an awesome job on that. So yeah, that's up. It'll be linked down in the description down below, but you can read all about my story, all of my coaching options there. So my premium mentoring, my training nutrition coaching, my podcast, my email list, everything is now in one place on that website. So that's been incredible to have that done, which is, yeah, really, really great to have that up. So yeah, apart from that, that's pretty much where we're at. So we're going to jump into a chest and bicep workout that I've just been down and done with a bit of commentary and voiceover, and I'll talk more about, I guess, my training and a few other things. So yeah, enjoy. All right, guys, let's get into this voiceover. So yeah, chest and bicep session went down today. So my split at the moment, I've sort of changed it up a little bit. I've been really enjoying just 4 workouts, basically 4 sessions and a rest day, and then just rotating through that. So at the moment, my split is, so chest and biceps, I got shoulders and triceps, I've obviously got a leg day, and then I've got a back day on its own, because back was something I really wanted to bring up. Then I'll have a rest, and then I'll sort of repeat. So I end up working out 5 days a week. I sort of, add an extra rest day in there. And that's just working really well for me. I don't know why, but I like chest and biceps. I like being able to give like biceps a lot of attention after, not after they've been through a back session, and vice versa. I like giving triceps attention after they haven't just been through a big chest session and shoulder session. So that's been working really, really well for me. And yeah, all my sessions are, all my exercises I'm doing are 3 sets and sort of aiming to fail within sort of the 4 to 8 rep range. So I'm not super structured as much as I used to be. I'm just sort of living in that 4 to 8 rep range, doing as many warm-up sets as I feel like I need to do. And just looking to push more numbers each week. That's the name of the game for me at the moment. And as I said before, with my food, strength is just feeling so damn good. Like my back session I did yesterday, this session I did today, all my numbers were up well and truly. There was either, a couple extra reps, or, the weight was up dramatically from the previous week. So that tells me I'm in a really good place with my food, despite being on low calories. So yeah, this session here, so yeah, sort of missed a few exercises, but we started with just a dumbbell incline press. Again, 3 sets, 4 to 8. Moved to the flat hammer pin loaded press, which I've been really enjoying. 3 sets of 4 to 8. Preacher curl, same, 3 sets of 4 to 8. Here, I'm just letting there was this young girl on the leg extension. That's the one thing about this rider, where the leg extensions are so close to this cable machine. And also, sorry about my filming here. I realized this after, and this was my last set. So I was just letting this young girl know that I was filming, but she wasn't in the picture, so she didn't freak out. But yeah, my second bicep movement was just a cable behind the body curl. So really enjoy these. And then I finished in a minute with a single arm pec deck. But yeah, guys, at the moment, everything's just feeling really good. As I said, really, really effortless. My body is changing. I put the photo up earlier. My physique's has changed a lot in 4 weeks or in 5 weeks. And we're just, we're on track. No dramas so far. This is a single arm pec deck, which I actually prefer to the normal way to do it. So I sort of turn my body slightly, and I got my fingers there because that's where I'm trying to contract the muscle into there, sort of into the origin of the pec, getting a nice big stretch. And yeah, this just feels a lot better for me than the normal way. So yeah, everything going well. Training's good, food's good, scales are moving, cardio's easy, mentally feeling really, really good. And I'm just excited to see where the rest of this cut goes. So yeah, that'll be it for this video, guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Subscribe if you haven't. All other links down below, and we'll see you in the next video.